It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Toni Anne Hendricks on behalf of the faith-based organizations. Madam, you have the floor.
Thank you. Madam President, distinguished participants, dear brothers and sisters, as the planet confronts an existential emergency, faith communities are alarmed by the international community's inaction. Our traditions hold no self-interest in global climate negotiations. We advocate for all life on Earth. A decade after the Paris Agreement, we stand firmly for our planet, for the most vulnerable, and for future generations of every species. Our communities are united by moral teachings calling us to work for climate justice and to uphold a human rights approach that prioritizes the voice of the most impacted. Only 10% of the world's population has been responsible for 2/3 of greenhouse gas emissions since 1990. Those most responsible must take the lead in reducing emissions and providing the financial resources for a just transition. Today, 3.4 billion people live in countries that spend more on servicing debt than on responding to the climate emergency and on essential services. The debt crisis intensifies the climate crisis, and the climate crisis worsens the debt crisis. This must stop. We welcome the Brazilian presidency's global ethical solutions and stocktake, but ethics must be more than symbolic. They must shape decisions and outcomes. In the spirit of Retiro, walking together, supporting one another, and leaving no one behind, we call upon COP30 to secure that all climate actions are founded on equity and human rights, including gender equity and the protection of indigenous people, submit ambitious NDCs in line with climate science, deliver on climate finance to the levels of $1.3 trillion yearly without generating new debt, advance levels as a cornerstone of climate finance and include debt cancellation in climate finance negotiations, adopt a just transition work program that accelerates the transition to renewables while tackling inequalities, and finally, phase out fossil fuels by adopting the Fossil Fuel Non-Proliferation Treaty. Thank you.